Sir, I just want to speak with Miss Sterling. Please, I beg of you.
You have a few minutes. Hurry.
Thank you, sir. My lady, I'm incompetent. I couldn't get you out. My lady, when your mother was alive, in the Marquis Manor shrine room, she hid an Imperial pardon tablet for you. No one in the Marquis Manor knows about this. My lady, you must live on. Return to the Marquis Manor and clear your name.
Serena, your 5 years are up. Your brother has come to take you back.
The 5-year term is complete. Has Serena atoned for her sins?
Rest assured, my lord, as per your instructions, these past 5 years, we had her tormented daily. Miss Sterling diligently atoned for her sins. Prince Damien and the princess consort have also visited several times. They are all very satisfied.
That's good. As long as His Highness is no longer angry, I can rest easy.
Let's go.
Serena.
This servant greets you, my lord.
Please rise.
Liam, have you brought Serena back? Clara.
Before, Liam was the only one in the Marquis Manor, besides my mother, who treated me best. But ever since Clara entered the Marquis Manor, everything changed. 5 years ago, my adopted sister, Clara, coveting wealth and status, murdered the 8-year-old Princess Charlotte.
You unfilial daughter. Your Highness, Serena conspired to harm Princess Charlotte. She was caught red-handed. The evidence is irrefutable. Please, Your Highness, deal with Serena as you see fit. I will not object.
Liam, you believe me, don't you? Quickly, help me explain clearly to His Highness.
Clara was just momentarily confused. She has been frail since childhood and cannot endure hardship. You just take the blame for her.
What?
Today, I will make you pay for Charlotte's life. Take her away.
Father, let go of me. Father, Liam, under my father's protection, all the servants were bribed. I was unable to defend myself, becoming Clara's scapegoat. Yet my own brother gently covered his adopted sister's eyes.
Clara, be good, don't look, you'll be scared.
Afterward, Prince Damien still felt unsatisfied and exiled me to Desolation Keep for endless torment.
Throw this woman into Desolation Keep. Let her suffer every day to atone for Charlotte.
Serena, you've grown up. It seems making you take the blame for Clara back then was truly the right thing to do. Father is still waiting for us at home. Let's go quickly. Go. What's wrong, Clara?
I'm sorry, Serena. The smell on you is a bit too— I really can't stand it.
You can walk back yourself. Back to the Marquis Manor.
Is Serena alright?
Don't mind her, you're not feeling well, and can't stand any foul smells. Since you don't like it, I'll make her stay away from you. Anyway, she's not without legs, she can walk back by herself.
It's alright. Such injustice. I only need to endure for 3 more days. 3 days from now, Liam, I will seek justice for myself. In front of the entire Eldoria capital.
The Marquis has instructed, Miss Sterling, you are a sinner. Your body is defiled. Before entering the manor, you must first be cleansed with cold water, lest you bring ill fortune, which would bring harm to Clara. Come in.
Clara, you caught a chill today. Eat more. Serena, that menace made Clara unhappy as soon as she returned.
This wrench, we should not have pitted her back then, and taken her in. She should have been left to die in Desolation Keep, and never reappeared.
Sir, young master, Miss Clara, Miss Serena has arrived.
Serena. What happened?
My shoes weren't sturdy. After chasing the carriage for a few steps, they fell apart.
Serena. Serena, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have felt unwell and asked Liam to take me back to the manor first. You must be freezing, right? Come quickly and warm yourself.
Always this trick.
If it hurts, push me away. You bully me on your first day back. Let's see how father and brother punish you.
Thank you for your concern.
Serena, please sit quickly. Serena, look. Knowing you were coming back today, father specifically had someone buy your favorite peach blossom pastries.
Try some.
I've had an aversion to mint since I was young. Clara did it on purpose.
Serena, this is father's heartfelt gesture. No matter how much you dislike father, you shouldn't be so disrespectful.
Thank you for your generosity, father.
Feigning innocence.
Serena, why do you pretend to be pitiful here? To gain sympathy from me and father? Since you've been brought back to the Marquis' manor, you are still the young lady here.
Liam, you've misunderstood. However, whatever you say, goes.
You just need to know that. Come, sit down. Yesterday was your birthday. This is something I specially selected for you.
Thank you, Liam.
Yesterday, Liam accompanied me to buy jewelry, and I suddenly remembered it was your birthday, so I specifically asked the shop to give a free gift. Do you like it? So, it's a free gift. I suddenly feel this hairpin suits me very well. Serena, will you give it to me? If you are unwilling, then never mind. I am, after all, just an adopted daughter. I am not as noble as Serena, the legitimate daughter.
It's just a hairpin. How can you be so stingy?
But Liam, this is also my favorite hairpin.
Serena, it was my fault before. I shouldn't have given your hairpin to Clara. I brought it for you. Here, let me put it on you.
Your Highness, this is precisely the hairpin.
Alright.
Serena, these 5 years you were away, Liam gave your chambers to me to raise dogs. Tonight, I'm afraid you'll have to stay in the servants' quarters for now.
Alright.
Father found your former jewelry and clothes unlucky and had me burn them all.
Alright.
Also, your engagement with the young lord.
I'll give it to you.
Serena, don't you like the young lord anymore? Serena, don't you like the young lord anymore?
How could I not? I loved Alaric Thorne for 9 whole years. He enjoyed studying, so I begged father to find me a tutor. I could recite the classics by heart. He liked listening to the zither. So I invited Eldoria Capital's finest zither master and painstakingly learned the art. For 9 years, I never stopped. I loved him without reservation. And I firmly believed, where there's a will, there's a way. But he...
Our young lord said Thorn Manor would never allow a person burdened by sin to enter its gates. Marquis, please keep Ms. Sterling in check. Don't let her cause any more embarrassment.
That day, I was tied up all night in the Marquis Manor's woodshed. The next day, I was exiled. Alaric didn't come. I heard he went to the Imperial Palace to ask the Emperor to annul the engagement. Prince Damien received the news. He no longer had any concerns.
Anyway, no one cares about her. Go on and have your fun. Just don't kill her. My pretty one.
In just 5 years, I suffered 27 forced miscarriages. The Serena who truly loved Alaric died 5 years ago, in Desolation Keep. Now, the one who lives is merely a vengeful spirit who seeks revenge with her very life. I don't like him anymore. He's your fiancé. I won't overstep my bounds.
Serena, you've truly grown up. If only I had known you were so well-behaved and sensible. Father and I would have brought you back long ago.
If it had been earlier, would I have been able to suffered fewer miscarriages?
Young lady. Your body is completely ruined. Now, you have at most 3 days left to live.
And now, only 2 days remain. Before then, I must clear my name.
Go arrange a courtyard for Miss Sterling.
Young master, there are no empty courtyards in the manor, besides your and the Marquis' courtyards. All the others are occupied by Miss Clara.
Clara has been delicate since childhood. We've all gotten used to it. Otherwise, why don't you?
I'll stay in the shrine room. I miss mother.
Serena, You're so well behaved like this. Father and I will both be very fond of you.
Hum.
Serena, you'd better remember what you said today. Stay away from Alaric. It's good that you have come to terms with it. Who doesn't know now that Miss Clara is young General Thorne's fiancée? Just before you returned, young General Thorne personally escorted Miss Clara to the princess's horse riding event.
Clara killed Princess Charlotte, and she still shamelessly appeared before the princess?
Miss Clara is kind-hearted. She even tried to persuade young General Thorne to bring you along. But do you know what young General Thorne said?
Nonsense. How could a person like her be fit to enter the princess's chambers?
The sordid things you did in Desolation Keep. Young General Thorne was well aware of them. From now on, you should behave yourself. Stop being so promiscuous.
So, everything I endured these past 5 years, he knew it all.
Alright, let's go. This is the place.
Mother. I'm back.
Greetings, Aunt. Rise quickly.
Back then, I feared nothing, and wouldn't tolerate any injustice.
Look at our little Serena, growing more beautiful by the day. In this entire Eldoria capital, only Serena could be called an unmatched noble lady.
Great aunt, this is your favorite white plum blossom, for you.
Thank you, little Serena. Serena, don't be rude, it's alright. Come, let me have a look.
I knew that. Even if I stirred up heaven and earth, I still had father, mother, Liam, and Alaric. Now, I am still Serena, but mother is dead. Father and Liam abandoned me, and Alaric is gone. 5 years ago, I didn't even have a chance to use it before I was thrown into the Imperial dungeon. In 2 days, it will be the Empress Dowager's birthday banquet. At that time, I must use this Imperial pardon tablet to prove my innocence. Mother, please bless your daughter to successfully clear her name. Haven't the Marquis and young master arrived yet?
The Marquis and young master already left with Miss Clara.
It's only been 5 years, and father and Liam have already forgotten. I am the true young lady of the Marquis manor, but that's fine. I no longer care.
Isn't that the legitimate daughter of the Marquis manor? How is she not dead yet? The heavens must be blind.
Indeed. Back then, she killed Princess Charlotte. The Emperor personally decreed her exile to Desolation Keep. I thought she was long dead. I can't believe she has the nerve to return. I heard that she tried to appeal her case back then. What good is crying foul? Marquis Sterling himself admitted. He failed to properly discipline his daughter, with both human and material evidence. Even if she cried to the heavens, she couldn't deny it. I'll smash you to death. Kill her. Kill her. This is for you.
White plum blossom.
If you accept my white plum blossom, you will be mine from now on. Young General, the recent heavy snow has blocked the roads. The servants found it very difficult to pick white plum blossoms.
A gentleman seeks not to fill his stomach but cannot live without white plum blossom.
Kill her. Kill her.
Get out of the way. Let me do it.
Father and Liam resented me. My beloved betrayed me. The ignorant world trampled on me. Is this truly my fate? But why should it be so?
I'll kill you.
Can I truly not seek justice? I refuse to accept this.
Come with me.
No. I am too heavily stained by sin. I fear I would defile you.
Don't overthink it. I simply cannot stand by and watch my former fiancé be beaten to death. Today is the Empress Dowager's birthday banquet. I wonder what you have prepared as a birthday gift? Serena, have you no shame? Alaric is your sister's fiancé. You truly are shameless. I thought that after suffering for 5 years in Desolation Keep, you would become sensible. But you're still just as detestable. Pa, detestable woman.
I'm not. I'm not detestable.
You disgraceful daughter. Always doing such disgraceful things. Get back here immediately.
There's not much time left. I demand an audience with the Emperor.
The Imperial Palace is a sacred place. No trespassing. Rebellious daughter. Are you deaf? I'm speaking to you. Do you think you can just demand to see the Emperor? Get back. Don't make a spectacle of yourself.
Closer. Come closer. I accuse Clara, the illegitimate daughter of Marquis Sterling, of murdering Princess Charlotte. Marquis Sterling and his son fabricated evidence and forced me to take the blame. Empress Dowager, Emperor. I have been wronged.
Someone, quickly pull her back. Stop her nonsense.
Serena, didn't you hear father? Come back with me now.
Wait. This matter is of great importance. We must report this to the Emperor. Please, everyone, wait here. Today is the Empress Dowager's birthday banquet. She dares to bring up Princess Charlotte's death to plead her innocence? How audacious. But she presented an Imperial pardon tablet. Could she truly have been wronged? If Clara truly committed this act, then Marquis Sterling and Liam would be guilty of high treason. Wronged? Not at all. She was caught red-handed that day, and Prince Damien himself apprehended her. Moreover, harming a royal family member is a crime punishable by the extermination of the entire clan. Fortunately, Marquis Sterling acted decisively, abandoning the darkness and choosing not to shield her. Otherwise, the entire Sterling family would have faced execution. I think she's deliberately seeking revenge. This ungrateful girl, if she were in my household, I would surely remove her from the family registry and leave her to her own devices.
Serena, listen to what outsiders are saying about you. We no longer mention what happened back then. Why can't you let it go?
Let go? Why should I? Liam, do you know that every night when I sleep, I dream of you all forcing me to take the fall that day? You watched me with your own eyes, being brutally dragged by a wild horse. The bloodstains behind me grew longer and longer, until I woke up startled. But what wrong did I do? All of this, she deserved it.
After you left, father was constantly suppressed by Prince Damien in court. I also lost all opportunities for promotion. Even Clara, because of your false accusations then. couldn't hold her head up among the noble ladies for 5 whole years. Our entire family has suffered so much because of you. How can you drag our entire family into ruin again?
Serena, no matter how much you hate me, you shouldn't frame me. The matter from 5 years ago has already been investigated and clarified. Why are you still blaming me?
Your humble servant, Serena, accuses Clara, the illegitimate daughter of Marquis Sterling, of murdering Princess Charlotte. Marquis Sterling and his son fabricated evidence and forced your humble servant to take the blame. Empress Dowager, Emperor, I implore you to see the truth.
Father, Liam. If the Emperor learns the truth, our Marquis will be ruined.
You rebellious daughter. Are you not satisfied until you destroy our entire family? Hurry, take her back. As long as she's gone, I will explain everything to the Emperor myself.
Serena, come back with me. I will do my best to make it up to you in the future.
You wretched, rebellious daughter. You should have died there back then. You shouldn't have been brought back.
Just a little more, and I could have cleared my name.
Stop. The Emperor wishes to see the legitimate daughter of Marquis Sterling, Serena.
Your humble servant, Serena, bows in gratitude for your imperial grace.
Ms. Sterling, please follow me. Serena, if you dare to speak nonsense, I swear I will have you removed from the family registry. If the Marquis truly falls, I will immediately order someone to desecrate your mother's ancestral tablet so that after her death, no one will come to honor her.
The Marquis now relies entirely on Father. Do not let your selfish desires drag the entire Marquis down with you.
If I hadn't gone to the Grand Protector Temple to offer incense that day and couldn't make it back, Serena wouldn't have been exiled by them to Desolation Keep.
Mother, please rest assured for now. If Serena was truly wronged, I will handle it impartially and clear her name. Miss Sterling, the Emperor, and 2600:00:59 640:00:01:01 Empress Dowager are waiting for you at the pavilion. Without an Imperial summons, Marquis Sterling, please wait patiently.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Greetings, Empress Dowager.
What grievances do you have? Elaborate.
Your humble servant, Serena, accuses Clara, the illegitimate daughter of Marquis Sterling, of murdering Princess Charlotte. Marquis Sterling and his son fabricated evidence and forced your humble servant to take the blame.
Your Majesty, please see the truth. This is a false accusation. Your Majesty, forgive me. I failed to stop Marquis Sterling. It's alright. Marquis Sterling, are you suggesting Serena is lying? Your Majesty, Clara wouldn't even dare to step on an ant at home. She can't even watch a chicken being slaughtered. How could she harm anyone? Moreover, I am Serena's father. How could a father harm his own biological daughter? If she hadn't done something wrong, I wouldn't have acted righteously against my own kin.
Precisely, Prince Damien himself found the murder weapon back then. I also personally witnessed Serena committing the murder, with both human and physical evidence. She cannot deny it. Isn't that right, Liam?
Liam, are you going to wrongly accuse me again?
Liam, if you hadn't testified for me back then, I would truly have been unable to defend myself.
I witnessed it with my own eyes. Serena was the one who murdered Princess Charlotte.
Truly incorrigible. She still dares to frame her adopted sister even now. Her intentions are truly despicable.
Serena, the truth will always prevail. With Liam here, you will never be able to slander me.
Who told you he was the only witness back then? Who told you he was the only witness back then?
Ms. Sterling, you must live. Return to the Marquis' manor and clear your name.
The Imperial pardon tablet can only give me a chance to plead my case, but it cannot prove my innocence. Nanny Agnes.
Ms. Sterling.
I need you to do something for me.
Ms. Sterling, I am at your command. As long as it helps you clear your name, even if it costs my life, I will surely accomplish it for you.
Clara's personal maid, Lily, personally witnessed Clara murder Princess Charlotte. Knowing Clara wouldn't spare her, she wrote a blood-written plea and gave it to me.
Excellent. Where is the blood-written plea now?
Back then, I had no chance to prove my innocence. So during my exile, I hid it in a small grove, about 6 miles from Eldoria capital. You must find that blood-written plea and bring it to the palace gates on the day of the Empress Dowager's birthday banquet.
Understood.
Once Nanny Agnes arrives with the blood-written plea, Clara, you will have nowhere left to run.
Could it be that the eldest daughter of the Sterling family was indeed wronged? No wonder, even after 5 years, she still risked her life to file a complaint at the Imperial Palace. Marquis Sterling and his son actually pushed their legitimate daughter to take the blame for an adopted daughter. What a captivating drama from the Marquis manor.
All the witnesses from back then were dealt with. Is Serena merely bluffing? No, whether there's a witness or not. Serena must be stopped from continuing her plea. Serena, all the faults are mine. I know, you accuse me of murdering Princess Charlotte, because you resent me. It's because I took the affection that Father and Liam had for you all these years. And even stole Alaric from you. All of this is my fault. If you want to resent someone, resent me. I only beg you, do not babble nonsense before the Emperor, implicating Father and Liam. I'll give them all back to you.
Clara. Serena, you've gone too far. Clara has made so many concessions for you. Why do you still target her?
My bracelet. This was Liam's gift for my coming-of-age ceremony. Serena, if you resent me, you can just hit me. Why smash the coming-of-age gift Liam gave me?
Clara, 5 years ago, you framed me at every turn. Are you still trying to frame me now?
Enough. Clara is begging you like this, and you still won't let it go? Will you only be satisfied when the entire Marquis manor goes down with you?
Are you all blind? She just stabbed me with a hairpin. She also broke this bracelet herself.
Serena, what happened to your leg?
Of course, thanks to your dear sister.
Liam, I didn't. Believe me. Serena, why do you keep framing me?
Framing you? Then what is this?
Clara, why are you hiding a hairpin in your sleeve? The injury on Serena's leg, was it you who caused it? I didn't. Empress Dowager, it wasn't me. How could I do such a thing? Serena must have hidden the hairpin in my sleeve, trying to frame me.
Then I ask you, how could I, in plain sight, hide your hairpin in your sleeve?
Not now. It could have been at the Imperial Palace entrance. Right, today is the Empress Dowager's birthday banquet. Before I left, I specifically straightened my clothes. The only time I had physical contact with anyone was at the Imperial Palace entrance, when I stopped my sister from doing something foolish. It must have been then that Serena hid the hairpin in my sleeve.
Exactly. The entire day today, Clara was with me. And the only person she had contact with was you.
What are you laughing at?
For a moment, I thought, my full sibling, my very own brother, would believe what I said. There's something I originally planned to do after clearing my name. It seems there's no need to wait now.
You're talking nonsense. What do you want to say? Document of disownment. You want to sever ties with the Marquis manor? Rebellious daughter.
Serena, I know that because of Clara's situation, we didn't consider your feelings. But to sever ties with the Marquis manor, that is an act of grave impiety, a sin against your family.
An ancient philosopher once said, the state is the foundation of its people. If the state is unjust, the people will rise against it. The father is the foundation of his son. If a father is unkind, his children will flee to another land. You want me to take the blame for this murder? I defended myself at every turn, yet you obstructed me at every turn. What crime have I committed by severing ties with you?
What happened in the past is already set in stone. No matter how eloquently you argue, without concrete evidence, you still cannot prove your innocence.
Who says I have no evidence? My proof has arrived. During the 5 years I was exiled, I endured inhuman torment every single day. Beaten, tormented, even now. It's time for the real murderer to experience it. And that person is right opposite me. Clara. Even if God himself came down today, he couldn't protect you.
Back then, to prevent future trouble, I personally saw Father had all the witnesses around him disposed of. Could there still be a loose end? Father. If Serena overturns the case, the Marquis' manor will be ruined. I cannot implicate you all. Your Majesty, I beg you, please don't let Serena sever ties with Father and Liam. The reason Serena is doing this is all because of me. If the Marquis' manor hadn't adopted me back then, I might have been begging on the streets. Or perhaps, I would have starved to death long ago. These days in the Marquis' manor are the days I cherish the most. I will leave the Marquis' manor right now.
Clara. Though you are not my biological child, For all these years, the Marquis Manor has nurtured you meticulously. I have also long regarded you as my own flesh and blood. You don't need to go anywhere, you will always be a lady of the Marquis Manor. Serena, I know that you have always been jealous and couldn't stand seeing Clara live better than you. If your mother knew in the afterlife, she would surely not wish for you to continue making trouble. If you confess to His Majesty now that today's incident was born of jealousy, I will not pursue the matter of your disownment.
I thought you still held a shred of guilt towards me. What was I even expecting? Your Majesty, Empress Dowager, the witness has arrived. Please allow me to prove my innocence.
Ms. Sterling has actually found evidence. It seems the ironclad case from 5 years ago is finally about to be overturned. Guards, bring in the witness. Wait, Your Majesty. Please do not be swayed by her few words. Back then, my son was the only witness. How can there be a new witness now? It is all my fault for failing to teach my daughter, letting her stand before Your Majesty, spouting such nonsense, and sow discord before Your Majesty. I implore Your Majesty, for the sake of her suffering, 5 years in Desolation Keep, please allow me to take her back and discipline her strictly. Come back with me.
Why are you in such a hurry to drag me away? Is it because everything I said is true? Are you afraid the truth will be exposed? You're guilty.
You, indeed. Marquis Sterling seems very kind to Serena, but if you think carefully, if it's truly for his daughter, why wouldn't he let her prove the truth, prove her innocence? Instead, he's forcefully dragging her away. Marquis Sterling truly framed his own biological daughter for an adopted one. Stop. Marquis Sterling. Why won't you let Serena prove her innocence? Is it truly as she said, that you have a guilty conscience? Your Majesty, I am wrong.
Enough. 5 years ago, I already felt there was something fishy about this matter, since the old case was full of doubts, and now there is new evidence. Your Majesty, why not let them present their arguments?
The Empress Dowager speaks wisely. Eunuch Lopez, go to the Imperial Palace entrance and bring the witness here. Yes, Your Majesty.
Serena, tell the truth about what happened that year. I will stand by you. This time, no one will dare to wrongly accuse you again.
My gratitude, Your Highness.
Serena, who is the witness you mentioned?
Reporting to Your Majesty. It is Clara's personal maid, Lily. Reporting to Your Majesty. It is Clara's personal maid, Lily.
Your Majesty, my maid, Lily, contracted a severe cold 5 years ago and passed away. Serena, how can a dead person testify for you? Are you perhaps intentionally causing trouble?
I think you have lost your mind. Why are you talking nonsense? Serena has truly gone mad. How can a dead person testify? I almost believed she was truly wronged. Truly unrepentant. Such a villainess should be exiled to Desolation Keep for life.
Serena, I won't dwell on what happened before. Listen to me, and stop while you're ahead. If you keep this up, Father and I won't be able to protect you.
Empress Dowager. I know you have always favored Serena, but Serena has betrayed your trust. I implore Your Majesties to punish her severely. Serena, why are you smiling? Are you perhaps making a fool of the Empress Dowager and me?
Your Majesty, I would not dare. It's just that Lily is indeed dead. But before she died, she left me a blood-written plea. Your Highness and Your Majesty will know at a glance.
The witness has arrived.
Greetings, Your Majesty and Your Highness. Quickly, present the blood-written plea. Quickly, present the blood-written plea. Clara murdered Princess Charlotte and falsely accused Ms. Sterling. Lily's final words. The Sterling Manor dared to, for the sake of an adopted daughter, force their legitimate daughter to take the blame. Absolutely reckless behavior. Serena, if your mother were to know, from her grave, she would surely blame me for not discovering it sooner, allowing you to be tormented into this state.
Every time I was bullied, only Mother would uphold justice for me and protect me as I grew. Even on her deathbed, she still worried I wouldn't marry well, and secured for me a marriage to the Thorne family. What a pity. Her painstaking efforts were still ruined.
This is outrageous. The Sterling family dared to commit high treason, utterly devoid of conscience. Now that the evidence is conclusive, what more do you have to say? Guards, imprison these three in the Imperial dungeon. Interrogate them thoroughly. You must ascertain every detail of the matters mentioned. Interrogate them thoroughly and present them to me without omission. Your Majesty, spare me.
Your Majesty, this blood-written plea is fake.
Clara, do you know that the crime of high treason is punishable by death according to law?
Anyway, Lily is dead and cannot testify, so I can fabricate anything I want. Your Majesty, I swear upon the lives of the entire Sterling family that everything I have said is true. If there is any falsehood, may my entire clan perish without an heir.
Clara, do not speak nonsense.
Father, Liam, believe me. Your Majesty, I also have a witness.
Since you also have a witness, then bring them both forward. Eunuch Lopez. Yes, Your Majesty. Summon the witness.
Greetings, Your Majesty, Your Highness, Your Majesty. This is my maid, Daisy, and also Lily's best friend. During her lifetime, she will surely be able to discern if this blood-written plea is real or fake.
Is this blood-written plea written by Lily?
Your Majesty, this is indeed not Lily's handwriting.
What? Serena, it has now been proven that this blood-written plea was indeed not written by Lily. You actually dare to be so audacious, manipulating the Emperor and Empress Dowager. At your will, guards. Seize Serena.
Wait, I have something to say.
Serena, it has now been confirmed that this blood-written plea is a forgery. What more do you have to say?
Your Majesty, I can prove this blood-written plea is real. I only ask Your Majesty to permit me to prepare writing tools.
Serena said she has a way, which means there are still doubts in this matter. I believe Serena. Your Majesty, just give her one more chance to prove her innocence.
Since the Empress Dowager has spoken, then I will give you one more chance. Guards. Yes, Your Majesty. What a show!
Father doted on his adopted daughter, and the companions he chose for her were all highly educated. You were Lily's best friend, so you must know her favorite poem during her lifetime.
Of course, Lily's favorite poem during her lifetime was Like a Dream.
Good. Then please, in the presence of His Majesty, the Empress Dowager, all the officials and ladies, recite this poem. Recite it.
Last night, the rain was light and the wind fierce. A heavy sleep couldn't dispel the lingering wine. I ask you.
Have you noticed something is missing? Because this poem is about bright moonlight before my bed. Is it frost upon the ground?
Your Majesty, spare me. It was Miss Clara who forced me to do this.
You, Clara, not only did you murder Princess Charlotte and pin the crime on your legitimate elder sister, but now you also commit high treason, attempting to twist right and wrong.
Your Majesty, spare me. I did not.
Guards, drag her down and give her 20 heavy blows.
I didn't order this. Father, save me. It must be Serena who bribed her.
Serena, how could you bribe a witness? Clara has been frail since childhood. Quickly, confess your wrongs to His Majesty and let Clara off the hook.
Liam, do you think His Majesty, like you, cannot distinguish right from wrong?
Are you questioning me?
I would not dare.
Father, save me. Save me.
You are truly so vicious. Quickly, plead with His Majesty to spare Clara.
You truly have a benevolent father's heart. Even facing death, you don't forget to plead for your adopted daughter. Clara merely took a few blows. Have you forgotten that I am your daughter? How much did I suffer during those 5 years of exile? Have you ever remembered that I too was a pampered young lady of the Marquis manor?
Now, with the blood-written plea as evidence, I decree Marquis Sterling, for failing to distinguish right from wrong and condoning his adopted daughter, is hereby stripped of his Marquisate title. The entire Sterling family. Your Majesty, please show mercy. Your Majesty. With just a blood-written plea and a few words, she hopes to escape blame? Your Majesty, do not be deceived by her. Villain. You dare to come here and spread discord. I did not kill you, which was a special favor to you. How dare you even come to lodge an Imperial complaint?
Alaric, you're injured.
Alaric. Are you trying to make an enemy of me? Prince Damien. Today is the Empress Dowager's birthday banquet, and bloodshed would be inauspicious.
Alaric, this is the second time you've come to my rescue. But my heart died 5 years ago. Your Highness, Princess Consort. If Princess Charlotte knew her own parents were harboring a murderer, she would be heartbroken.
You villain! You killed my daughter, and you're still feigning innocence here.
I knew you never truly repented. I should have killed you in Desolation Keep then, and ensured you'd never return.
On the body of Serena, new scars overlay old ones. The deepest wound is clearly the mark of being tied to a public stake and pecked by vultures.
Exactly. These are the scars left after being pecked by vultures. Every day in exile, I hovered on the brink of life and death. Being beaten and abused was commonplace. And I was even forced to miscarry 27 times. Yet the true culprit still remains in Eldoria capital, enjoying a life of luxury. While I could only scream silently in the endless bitter wind, I clearly did none of this. You kidnapped, imprisoned, and tormented me for 5 years. How else do you expect me to repent? How else do you expect me to repent?
Even if she made a mistake, treating a defenseless woman like this is truly cruel. Think back then, Serena was once a lady of noble birth, of exceptional talent and beauty, a paragon among the ladies of Eldoria capital. Who would have thought she'd fall to such a state? Fate is truly capricious.
Look at what you've done. She's still a child. How could you be so ruthless? What about my child? 8 years old, and she was brutally murdered. As a mother who lost her child, even if I were to flay her alive, it wouldn't extinguish the hatred in my heart.
But the real murderer is Clara.
Your Highness, I'm truly innocent. At that time, I had no interaction with Princess Charlotte whatsoever. How could I possibly commit such a heinous act?
That's right, Clara. You've never even met the princess. How could you be so cruel as to kill her? Because it was the first time you saw her. You didn't even know she was a princess.
Serena. What do you mean by that?
5 years ago, the Marquis Manor held a flower appreciation banquet. The ladies of Eldoria capital and their children were invited. After Prince Damien's consort received the invitation, she, for the first time ever, brought the 8-year-old Princess Charlotte with her. Princess Charlotte, active and lively in life, was running around Prince Damien's estate. Unfortunately, she got separated from her attendants, and then in the backyard, she accidentally bumped into Clara.
No, I didn't. I never even met Princess Charlotte.
Of course she didn't recognize Princess Charlotte. Because you thought she was some family's illegitimate daughter hidden in the backyard. Seeing her lavish attire, you grew jealous. Then you mocked her, forcing Princess Charlotte to remove all her hairpins and jewelry.
I never saw Princess Charlotte, let alone demanded her hairpins, which is absurd. Serena, you're just spouting nonsense.
Silence, let her speak. Silence, let her speak.
5 years ago, Clara, blinded by vanity, forced Princess Charlotte to remove all her hair ornaments and jewels and give them to her.
This is the finest brocade I'm wearing. Whose illegitimate daughter are you? Can't you watch where you're going? Why does she get to wear nicer things than me? You've stained my clothes. Take off all the hairpins from your head and give them to me as compensation.
No, you were the one who bumped into me.
You insignificant illegitimate daughter. How dare you refuse me? Lily.
Princess Charlotte, being young, refused and talked back. Then Clara, in a fit of rage, ordered her personal maid Lily to push Princess Charlotte to the ground.
Clara, how utterly heartless you are.
After being pushed down, Princess Charlotte was dizzy and struggled to get up. She then cried out, saying she was Princess Charlotte.
How dare you? I am Princess Charlotte. You wicked woman, my father will surely not let you off when he arrives.
You're Princess Charlotte. Prince Damien has always been ruthless and dotes on Princess Charlotte. If she were to complain to him, Lily, go strangle her. Miss Clara, she's a princess. Useless fool. Clara, how heartless you are.
Then why was that hairpin on your head?
Later.
Serena.
Later, Clara feigned accidentally killing someone and ran to you all to weep and complain. You feared she would face retribution.
Father.
So you conspired to push me out to take the blame.
Give this to Serena. All right, wait for me.
And my dear brother, Liam.
Serena, I was wrong before. I gave your hairpin to Clara. I brought it for you. I'll put it on you now.
He even gave me that blood-stained murder weapon as a gift, causing me to be charged with murder.
Your Highness, it is this very hairpin. The weapon that killed Princess Charlotte, found on the head of the legitimate daughter of the Sterling Marquis. Marquis Sterling, you must give me an explanation. You ungrateful daughter. Your Highness, Serena murdered Princess Charlotte. She was caught red-handed with irrefutable evidence. Please deal with Serena as you see fit. We will not object.
This is the entire truth of what happened.
Outrageous. Clara, I will make you pay for your blood debt.
That's not true. Serena, you're slandering me. You actually fabricated such lies to defame me. You are a wicked woman.
I am a wicked woman? What about you? Princess Charlotte was only 8 years old, yet she was condemned to die by your hairpin. What was her fault? Just because she dressed better than you, she deserved to be killed?
Serena, you're just jealous that I took everything from you, which is why you deliberately framed me. That maid, Lily, was already light-fingered. I caught her stealing my belongings, so she held a grudge and conspired with you to frame me. Your Highness, you must believe me about what you just said. Do you have any evidence?
I do. Lily said. Clara was obsessed. Every item she owned had her unique mark. Your Highness, please look. Doesn't this hairpin also have a lotus mark?
Indeed it does.
The white jade hairpin that convicted me back then also had a lotus mark just like this. It's just difficult to spot with the naked eye. However, if this hairpin is soaked in wine overnight, the mark will become visible.
No, it's not. This is just a coincidence. I merely happened to wear this lotus hairpin today. Your Highness, if you believe Serena's one-sided story, how will Princess Charlotte's spirit rest in peace?
Since you claim it's a coincidence, may I ask the ladies present here, has Clara frequently attended your banquets?
That's right. Every time I held a banquet, Clara would attend.
Then, madam, when Clara attended banquets, did her jewelry always have a lotus mark?
Indeed. Once, I accidentally touched her hairpin, and she made me pay a considerable amount of money. I distinctly remember the lotus mark carved on that hairpin. Your
Highness, all that is needed now is to soak this hairpin in wine, and the truth will be revealed.
Serena, do you know the consequences of deceiving me?
Your Highness, I was dragged behind your horse all those years ago, leaving not a single good piece of flesh on my body. Then I was exiled to Desolation Keep and tortured for 5 years. What benefit would lying to you now bring me?
Your Majesty, have someone bring some wine. Eunuch Lopez, go to it. It's changed. It's changed.
It's over. Everything is over.
It's changed.
Did you bring what I asked for?
Miss Clara. This is the weapon that killed Princess Charlotte. The princess consort kept it by her side day and night. I took a huge risk to get it, while she was asleep.
Of course, I won't let you do this for nothing. I heard your father owes a large sum of money to the gambling house.
Thank you, Miss Clara.
Return this exactly as it was.
But, if His Highness and the princess consort find out,
His Highness and the princess consort are busy with matters concerning Princess Charlotte and are overwhelmed with grief. For a short while, they will certainly not meticulously examine this hairpin. Now is the perfect time to switch it out. As long as you don't speak, and I don't speak, no one will ever know.
Why hasn't this changed?
Because this is pure nonsense. Your Highness, Serena, has been deceiving you all along.
I'm so intelligent. But I'm now thoroughly fooled by a mere slip of a girl.
How could this be? How could this be? How could this be? I know. Your Majesty. It must be Clara's doing.
Enough. This murder weapon has been with me for 5 years. I've never taken it out. No one else knew about it. Princess Charlotte has been dead for 5 years. Why do you repeatedly open my old wounds? Charlotte. I actually believed your killer. My daughter. I'm so sorry.
Your Highness.
Your Majesty. Today is the Empress Dowager's birthday banquet. A day of great joy. Yet Serena repeatedly deceived you all. It has now been confirmed that Princess Charlotte was indeed killed by Serena. We ask your Majesty and Empress Dowager to punish her severely. 5 years have passed. Each time I remember Princess Charlotte struggling and her helplessly calling out for her royal parents. I felt so powerless, unable to save her. I lose sleep every night. Your Majesty, Princess Charlotte also grew up under your gaze. Please order this villainess to be executed, to console Princess Charlotte's spirit in heaven.
Brother, please order this woman killed. Take her away.
Why? I did everything I was supposed to do. Why is the outcome still the same?
Wait a moment. Wait a moment. Alaric, what other tricks do you plan to play? You have repeatedly obstructed justice. Do you still wish to plead for this woman? I advise you to shut your mouth. Your Highness, calm your anger. I only have one question. I beg your Highness to enlighten me.
What is it?
I recall that this Imperial filigree casket is an Imperial exclusive. Every design is unique.
That's right. Not only that. My prince cherishes me dearly. He once personally carved the inner wall of each casket, imprinting it with my emblem, a one-of-a-kind mark. However, what does this have to do with the current matter?
Then I ask your Highness to carefully discern if this is truly the original casket. This casket was personally carved by me. How could it be fake? Your Majesty, judging by the prince's reaction, this Imperial filigree casket was indeed swapped.
He defended me once again.
Prince Damien, what is going on here? No, this is wrong. Alaric, this casket was given by me to my princess consort. No one in the prince's estate knew. How did you know? Are you spying on me? How audacious. It's not like that. Then why? Because I once saw one elsewhere, exactly identical. Because I, once, saw an Imperial filigree casket that was exactly identical. Are you implying that Clara took the real casket? How could that be? How could the princess consort's item be in Clara's hands? Young General Thorn, you cannot, just to help Serena escape blame, spout such nonsense and talk rubbish.
Alaric, I am your fiancé. Even if you can't let go of my sister, it's fine. In the future, I can also allow my sister to enter the general's estate. But why would you help my sister to frame me?
Exactly, Clara is but a weak woman. How dare she swap the princess consort's item?
She even dared to commit murder. What's a mere casket? What would she fear? Moreover, Clara has always been favored by the Marquis. If she wanted to bribe some people, she would also be able to do it.
It was you. It wasn't me. Your Highness, spare my life. Your Highness, Eunuch Lopez, take men to the Marquis' manor and search it thoroughly for me. Do not miss any single spot. Yes, Your Majesty. Clara, did you really swap this casket? And now, is the real one in the Marquis' manor?
I hid the casket so discreetly. They shouldn't be able to find it.
Have you found it? Not yet.
Serena, you still can't defeat me.
Found it. Your Majesty, I'm honored to have fulfilled my duty. In Clara's room, this item was found. Your Highness, please look closely. Is this the wooden casket?
It is indeed this casket.
It changed, Your Majesty, it changed.
It's over. It's all over.
Look quickly, inside this hairpin, there really is a lotus flower. Clara, you truly are devious.
Clara, things have come to this. The truth is revealed. What else do you have to say in your defense?
Villainous, how dare you pull such a deception? You not only killed my daughter, and kept me in the dark, for 5 whole years. Today, you made me run in circles. If I don't flay you alive, I'll be unworthy of my title.
No, this isn't mine. The truth is out. Are you still trying to deny it? You wicked woman. You killed our child, and then you used us to harm your legitimate elder sister. Why did you do this? Who told you to dress that wrench up so beautifully? I just hate it when someone is prettier than me. So what? If that little bitch knew that you identified the wrong killer, and still trusted me so much, she'd probably die of anger, wouldn't she? I'll beat you to death.
Clara, how can you speak like that?
You two are also fools. I just put on a little act, shed a few tears, and you actually let her take the blame for me, ending up with a charge of high treason. What a fate. You only have yourselves to blame.
So all of this was intentional on your part?
So what? In this world, what kind of parents would let their own flesh and blood take the blame for an adopted daughter? You are foolish and ignorant, and easily swayed. That's why I had an opportunity. Don't blame anyone else.
Clara, father and I treated you as our own child. We cherished you like a treasure. Your every need was never lacking. Why would you toy with us like this?
You wicked woman. I'll choke you to death. Old fool. You actually made me mistake the killer for 5 whole years. If not for Serena risking her life to file a complaint, Princess Consort and I would still be in the dark. I will take your life. No, Your Highness, Your Highness, Your Highness, please spare my life. Your Highness, please spare my life. Serena, I was wrong. I shouldn't have listened to Clara. I shouldn't have let you take the blame. I will surely be good to you from now on. Please, plead for us. Will you?
You don't know you were wrong. You only know you're about to die. This belated apology and affection, I don't care for it at all. Now that the truth has come to light and my innocence is finally cleared, from this day forward, you and I have nothing to do with each other.
Serena, even if you have now proven your innocence, what does it matter? You are no longer the Eldoria Capital's noble and privileged lady from a marquisate. Instead, you are a woman defiled and scorned by many. A bitch.
Silence. You villainous. The suffering Serena endured then, I will repay tenfold upon you, making your life worse than death. Brother, hand over this wrench, for me to handle, by my imperial decree. Clara, for murdering Princess Charlotte, will be handed to Prince Damien for judgment. Her father, Jack Sterling, failed to distinguish right from wrong and condoned his adopted daughter Clara's criminal acts, framing his legitimate daughter, Serena. Effective immediately, his Marquis title will be stripped and he will be exiled to Desolation Keep. His son, Liam, considering his complicity, will be stripped of his nobility and become a commoner. Serena, having suffered injustice, is hereby named Princess Serena. The confiscated assets of the Marquis' manor will all be inherited by Serena. From this day on, let this be proclaimed throughout the land. Guards, take them away.
Thank your majesty for your grace.
Serena! Serena, quick, call the Imperial physician.
Quick, send for the Imperial physician. What happened to Serena?
Your Highness, Ms. Sterling, endured immense suffering at Desolation Keep. Her body is utterly depleted. Now, she only has half a day left.
Guards, post a royal edict. If anyone can cure Serena, I shall reward them with 10,000 pieces of gold. Let me go. Where are you taking me?
Drag him to repair the city walls. He shall never leave. Your Highness, spare me. I'm nothing but bones now. I am truly incapable. Take him away. Your Highness, spare me.
I'm willing. Your Highness, let me go instead.
You go? Wouldn't that be too easy for you? I told you, I'd make your life worse than death. From now on, you are the lowest camp follower in this barracks.
No, you can't do this.
This little wrench is a gift for you. Remember, take your time with her. Don't let her die too quickly. Thank you, Your Highness.
Your Highness, I beg you, I'll earnestly repent. Please, let me go. Don't come near me.
You're the one who killed Princess Charlotte, framed your elder sister, and is Marquis Sterling's adopted daughter.
It wasn't me. Don't come near me. I beg you, I have money. I'll give you money.
You venomous-hearted wrench. Who cares about your filthy money? Don't be shy, brothers. Let's give a proper welcome to this young lady from a Marquis. Let's go.
Let me go.
Go.
Princess Serena, you're finally awake.
I'm not dead?
Serena, my good child, you're finally awake. No need for formalities. I have already found an exceptional physician for you to tend to your health. You can stay by my side.
Regarding Princess Charlotte's incident, you were an innocent victim. I apologize to you on Prince Damien's behalf. An imperial decree has been issued to the realm. Just wait another month, and all of the Eldorian Empire will know you are innocent.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
All these years, you have endured so many years of injustice. This wealth is what you deserve. Do you have any other wishes, or any compensation you desire? Just say it. I will grant your wish.
Your Majesty, currently, I only have one wish. I beg you to grant it.
As long as it's within reason, I shall grant it.
I wish to move my mother's grave back to the Cunningham ancestral burial grounds. When I die, I wish to be buried with my mother.
Your filial piety is commendable. I permit it.
My gratitude, Your Majesty.
Greetings to your majesty and Empress Dowager. Young General Thorne requests an audience. He says he wishes to see Princess Serena.
During the time you were unconscious, young General Thorne came to visit daily. Speaking of which, if it weren't for that incident back then, you would have already been married.
What's past is past. I do not wish to speak of past events again. I only hope you will permit me to depart now for the Sterling ancestral estate. To move my mother's grave back.
Very well. Do as you wish.
Thank you, Empress Dowager.
Greetings, Your Majesty, and Your Highness. Alaric, rise. Thank you, Your Majesty. How is Princess Serena? Will she see me?
Serena's body is temporarily fine, but she has just departed for the southern verdant lands to move back. Mrs. Cunningham's grave.
She doesn't want to see me. It seems she still blames me for standing by back then. Your Majesty, regarding that incident years ago, I feel deeply remorseful. I implore Your Majesty to permit me to leave the capital and personally apologize to Princess Serena.
All right then. Regarding the events of that year, the Duke and Duchess of Southaven feel indebted to Serena. They've ceded a parcel of land from their feudal territory for me to pass on to Serena. They also said that if she ever encounters difficulties in the future, she should just speak up. The two of them, for their entire lives, will be indebted to Serena. You shall give this land deed to Serena. If she doesn't wish to return to the capital in the future, then this feudal territory will be the foundation of her future life. Here.
Rest assured, I will personally deliver it into Princess Serena's hands. Hurry up! A scoundrel who would even frame his own daughter is still trying to escape? If my men hadn't discovered you, I would have been ruined by you. Stop hitting me! I won't run anymore. Oh, really? All of you, stop working. Leave all this to him. If you don't finish it today, don't even think about eating. But what? I'll do it. I'll do it. Keep an eye on him. I'll do it. Serves him right.
Father. Are you alright?
Liam. I was wrong. It's all because I mistakenly trusted villains. And now I've fallen to this state. Where's Serena? After all, I am her biological father. Go back quickly, and ask her to beg the Emperor to release me.
Serena is now a princess, given what we did to her. I'm afraid she won't forgive us.
So what? I'm her father. In this world, how can a child stand by and watch their own father suffer? That would be utterly unfilial of her.
But she has already left the capital. She's returned to the Sterling family. She's returned to the Sterling ancestral estate.
Yes, that must be it. Since she can return to the Sterling ancestral estate, that means she still has feelings for our family. Go back quickly. Go and beg her. She will surely forgive me. All right, hurry up and go. Go and beg her.
Serena, how can you live such a carefree and happy life? Serena, how can you live such a carefree and happy life?
How dare you run around? Come back with me.
No, I don't want to go back. Let me go.
This wrench is getting too complacent. Come with me. This one is much more fun than Serena. How dare you even mention her? Serena is now a princess. The Emperor has even issued an imperial decree proclaiming to the entire realm her innocence. Within a month, all of the Eldorian Empire will know she was wrongly accused. If they find out about us, don't say another word. Let's go.
Serena, my current state is all thanks to you. How can you be so high and mighty? I won't let you get away with this. Congratulations for finally clearing your name.
I can't believe I actually did it, and I even survived.
Ms. Sterling, you survived a great calamity. Good fortune will surely follow.
Nanny Agnes, thank you. Now that I'm wealthy, once I've moved my mother's grave, we'll find a quiet place and live a good life together.
Thanks, Miss Sterling. Mr. Arthur Sterling and Mrs. Eleanor Sterling cared for you dearly. Now that you have been elevated to princess, I presume they will be delighted to welcome you.
Uncle Arthur and Aunt Eleanor did indeed care for me greatly. I doubt they'll blame me for severing ties with the Sterling family. However, human hearts are fickle. Ever since I was wrongly accused, I've seen far too much of people fawning over the powerful and trampling on the weak. Besides, Uncle Arthur and Aunt Eleanor didn't even write me a single letter. I'm truly afraid. This time, when I return, I only hope I can smoothly move my mother's grave back to the Cunningham family. As for my current status, there's no need to tell them.
You are absolutely right. Since you don't wish to have any further ties with the Sterling family, then I will not mention that you have been made a princess. Mother, look at these flowers.
Madam. Esteemed guests. Thank you all. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam, for coming to attend the flower viewing party hosted by me. I have already instructed my servants to prepare tea and pastries. I wish everyone a delightful time. Sir, the young master wrote in his letter that Miss Sterling will be returning to the ancestral estate for a few days. He asks you to take good care of her. She'll arrive soon. Now, Miss Sterling's carriage is about to arrive.
My cousin is coming. Father, mother, let's quickly go and welcome her.
I've long heard that the young lady of the Marquis manor is exceptionally elegant. Why don't we all take a look at Miss Sterling as well? Alright, let's go. Let's all go together. Oh, where is Miss Sterling? Why hasn't she arrived yet? I'm already impatient to catch a glimpse of Miss Sterling's charm.
Serena, how can you still make so many people revolve around you? Clara, everyone's waiting for you. Come quickly.
Clara, Liam wrote in his letter that you missed us dearly and was rushing here without delay. I didn't expect you would miss me so much. Why dress like this?
It seems the Emperor's royal proclamation hasn't reached these fools yet. Perhaps they misunderstood my brother's meaning and thought that Miss Sterling mentioned in the letter was referring to me. Yes, I missed you so much. So I traveled day and night. I arrived early without dressing up. I hope you won't blame me for my impropriety. Oh, my, what are you talking about? We're all family. We're more than happy to have you.
Indeed, I've long heard Miss Sterling is peerless in beauty. I didn't expect that even in plain clothes, Miss Sterling's beauty shines through.
You flatter me, sir. Clara, my dear, you've come at just the right time. Today, your uncle is hosting a flower viewing banquet. There are many exquisite pastries. Someone help Clara freshen up, and then bring her here to join us to share these delicacies. Miss Clara, follow me.
Everyone, let's continue enjoying the flowers.
Let's go. Uncle, Aunt, Serena. Uncle Arthur, Aunt Eleanor. Serena. What are you doing here? Miss, are you perhaps so delighted you've lost your senses? Where else should she be? But wasn't she exiled to Desolation Keep for murdering Princess Charlotte? Serena, to unlawfully escape Desolation Keep is high treason, punishable by the extermination of the entire clan. Are you trying to get all of us killed? Mr. Sterling, Aunt Eleanor, His Majesty has already investigated and found Miss Serena was framed. Furthermore, an imperial decree has been issued to clear Miss Serena's name. So you're saying you've been cleared of all charges and you're still a noble lady from a Marquis?
Uncle Arthur, Aunt Eleanor, I have indeed been cleared of all charges. However, from now on, I have no relation with the Marquis manor anymore. I came here this time because you two took good care of me when I was young. And there's also something else I'd like to discuss with Uncle Arthur. I wonder if it's convenient for you.
You've already cut ties with the Marquis's manor, yet you still have the audacity to show up here, and you claim to be cleared of charges. I think you're sneaking around, afraid Prince Damien will discover you. And hiding in our Sterling family. As expected, people's hearts change easily. What Miss Serena feared has come to pass. The entire Sterling family is rotten to the core. I'm afraid this time, Miss Serena is truly heartbroken.
Aunt Eleanor, I came here this time because you took good care of me when I was young. So this time, I'm here to move my mother's grave back to the Cunningham family ancestral grounds. After that, I will leave the southern verdant lands. I will not stay with the Sterling family.
If you truly miss your family, you shouldn't return in disgrace and cause trouble for us.
Aunt Eleanor, before I was exiled, you often wrote to me, saying you missed me. You wanted me to come back and spend more time with you. Why now?
Back then, if it weren't for the fact that you were my older brother's legitimate daughter, allowing us to receive the Marquis's protection, even if you died outside, it would have nothing to do with us. Even if you didn't help us, that would be fine. I used to be so good to you. And now you're running back to implicate us.
Before, Ivy said she wanted to learn music, but the family was struggling. Every month, I sent all my allowance to you. How is that not helping?
Shut up. Miss Serena. Shut up. Mother.
Madam.
Serena. How dare you lay hands on my mother?
I was merely defending myself.
Don't come here and put on airs like a noble lady. From what I know, the day you were exiled to Desolation Keep, you were already defiled by many men. I suppose now, you're nothing but a broken shell of a woman.
To be played with by so many. Aren't you just a camp follower? So shameless, so without honor. How can you still live?
Life is already difficult for women in this world. Moreover, I was falsely accused back then. What wrong did I commit? Instead of despising those who committed violence, you come to torment a helpless woman like me. What right do you have to talk to me about propriety and honor here? What kind of upright gentleman are you?
Silence to utter such words. You are truly beyond saving. You haven't hidden another bastard for us to raise for you, have you, Aunt Eleanor? How can you humiliate Miss Serena?
Enough, everyone. There are matters to attend to at my estate. I won't keep you all today. Another day, we can resume our appreciation of flowers. Farewell. Father.
Mother, Serena, for murdering Princess Charlotte. Serena was exiled to Desolation Keep. Everyone knows that. Yet now she openly appeared at our Sterling family's flower banquet. If word of this gets out and reaches Prince Damien's ears, and it's said that our Sterling family harbored a criminal, our Sterling family will face a great calamity. What are we to do? In my opinion, why not drag her out and give her a good beating, then remove her name from the family registry and hand her over to Prince Damien?
If you dare bully me and Nanny Agnes, I won't let you get away with it. I originally wanted to bid them a proper farewell, but if they truly lay hands on me, I'll have no choice but to reveal my identity.
Guards, administer the family disciplinary rules. General Thorne, it's bad news. Princess Serena is at the Sterling ancestral estate, and Mr. Sterling is bullying her. What? Prepare the horses immediately. Come with me to the Sterling family home to back up Princess Serena. Yes, General. Guards, administer the family disciplinary rules.
Miss Serena. Let go of me.
Uncle Arthur, if you stop now, it's not too late.
Bitch, this is the Sterling family. You have no right to act so wildly. Miss Serena. Don't hit Miss Serena. If there's anything, take it out on me instead. Shut up. This is no place for an old hag like you to speak.
Today, I will take my older brother's place and teach a good lesson to you unfilial daughter. What devoted master and servant? Today, I will properly deal with both of you.
Stop. I just said, I have been cleared of all charges. If you dare to lay another hand on me, do you know what my current status is? If this matter reaches the Emperor and Empress Dowager's ears, your family will face a great disaster.
You're not even a noble lady of the Marquis, yet you're still dreaming here. Don't tell me you're also going to say you've been cleared of all charges, and the Emperor, pitying you, made you a princess?
Why not?
You, a woman defiled and scorned by many, and the Emperor would make you a princess? Before you lie, at least prepare a draft. Impersonating royalty is a crime, punishable by the extermination of the entire clan.
One cannot reason with such ignorance. Uncle Arthur, since you treat me this way, I suppose in your heart, you've also cast aside our uncle-niece bond. Then I will speak plainly. The Emperor, out of compassion for me, specifically allowed me to return home this time, to move my mother's grave back to the Cunningham family ancestral grounds. Please inform others. Farewell.
Stop. You must have become foolish after your time in Desolation Keep. My sister-in-law was the Marquis's wife, a married lady, naturally belongs in the Sterling ancestral burial grounds. How can she be moved back to her maiden family's home?
Exactly. If my sister-in-law knew you were falsely conveying the Emperor's decree, her spirit would surely be restless. Serena, you are simply outrageous. You dared to commit murder before, and now you dare impersonate royalty. If I don't properly teach you a lesson today, then someday you will surely commit even more atrocious deeds and implicate our entire Sterling family.
Miss Serena. Mr. Sterling, Miss Serena is already frail. How dare you be so cruel to strike with such heavy force? Who are you to speak here?
Enough. I didn't want to rely on my status to oppress others, but you are truly abusing power. Just you watch. I am now Princess Serena, personally bestowed by His Majesty.
Sir, this can't truly be the jade insignia that represents a princess's identity, can it? Wouldn't Serena really have her name cleared and be appointed princess by the emperor, would she? It's over. Serena is truly a princess. And we just treated her so poorly. What if she decides to punish us? What will we do?
If word gets out that our family is related to the princess. Oh, dear, Serena, quickly, get up. Get up, get up, Serena, get up. Serena, this is all a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding. You didn't reveal your identity earlier. If you had stated your identity sooner, I wouldn't have had this misunderstanding, right?
Yes, Serena. Your uncle is all bark and no bite. While you were away, he was always talking about you.
Now, I will arrange the finest room for you. Someone, quickly, escort the princess inside.
No need. I already severed ties with the Sterling family long ago. From this day forward, you are no longer my family. The purpose of my visit has already been conveyed to you, so I won't stay any longer. Nanny Agnes, let's go.
Wait a moment, Serena. Relocating graves, after all, is a significant affair. Why not sit down first and have some tea? Let Arthur offer incense to your mother first and inform her.
Oh, yes, yes.
Uncle Arthur, who are you offering incense to?
What are you doing here?
Oh, Serena, weren't you in Desolation Keep? How could this be? Could it be that you escaped unlawfully? Clara, are you implying that Serena is still a murderer, and the Emperor didn't even make her a princess? Ivy, you are confused. How could a criminal like her be made a princess? Such disrespectful words, if heard by the wrong person, could cause trouble. Do not speak of it again. Well, bitch, you dare to forge a jade insignia to trick me? You think you can fool me?
If you dare to lay a hand on me again, it won't be as simple as a mere slap. Clara, you murdered Princess Charlotte and framed me, leading to the ruin of the Sterling family. Now, your unlawful escape is an even greater offense. My purpose here is simply to relocate my mother's grave. I have no intention of getting entangled with you, but if you continue spreading falsehoods and inciting unrest and obstructing my path, if you still refuse to believe me, then why don't we report to the authorities?
We cannot report to the authorities.
Why can't we report to the authorities?
Uncle Arthur, Aunt Eleanor. What I mean is, this trivial matter doesn't require involving the authorities. Think about it. She's a criminal who just returned from Desolation Keep. Where would she get any princess jade insignia? She must have stolen it from somewhere in Desolation Keep, or perhaps she colluded with a craftsman to forge it. Besides, if she were truly a princess, why would she come alone, with only an old servant? No princess's ceremonial escort, no official decree to notify. She clearly has a guilty conscience.
Clara is right.
Using empty words and a fake jade insignia to trick us. Do you truly think we are ignorant bumpkins? It must be fake. Guards, seize that fake jade insignia. Rip that lying mouth of hers shut. See if she still dares to impersonate royalty. I dare anyone to try. You dare lay hands on the princess? Do you not want to live? Uncle Arthur, Aunt Eleanor, did you hear that? She not only impersonates a princess, but also dares to threaten murder to silence us. Seize her quickly and send her to the authorities. It will surely be a great accomplishment. Perhaps we can even gain Prince Damien's favor. That's right. Father, mother. Clara is right. She's just a pathetic outcast. Who does she think she is, putting on such airs? Seize her.
Guards, bind her.
Stop, everyone, stop. Stop, everyone, stop. Uncle Arthur, Aunt Eleanor, Ivy, are you all mad? Do you know Serena's current identity? Why are you here?
Liam, you're confused. If not here, then where else? Besides, didn't you already write to Uncle Arthur about this? Could it be that you are also bewitched by Serena, believing she's a princess?
Silence. Clara, look at what you've done. You ruined the Marquis. You harmed father. You harmed me. Now, you want to bring ruin to Uncle Arthur's family as well?
Do you think Serena will save father?
What do you mean?
Right now, Uncle Arthur and the others still don't know that the Emperor has already issued a royal proclamation to clear Serena's name. If you admit she's a princess now, how could she possibly save father? Liam, I already know I was wrong. How could I possibly harm you and father?
Serena, no, Your Highness, I know. Father and I have wronged you. We were blind. We believed that villainous. But father is now advanced in years. He's performing hard labor in Desolation Keep, and has contracted consumption. He won't live much longer. I beg you, for the sake of us, being full siblings, and for the fact that he is still your biological father, Please, intercede with His Majesty and spare him. As long as you agree, I will immediately reveal your princess identity to Uncle Arthur and personally bind this villainess and hand her over to you. What do you say?
Liam, you threaten me? I severed ties with the Sterling Marquis long ago. I have the official document with me. Heaven and earth are my witnesses. Whether Jack lives or dies, what does it matter to me? And you? Liam. You harbored the true culprit, framed your own sister, and aided the wicked. Your life was never worth much. You want to make this public? Fine. Then let's see if Jack's blood-written plea arrives faster. Or if the news of your imminent public execution, which I've requested from His Majesty, arrives sooner.
Alright. Since that's the case, then don't blame me for being ruthless. Uncle Arthur, do you know that Serena is a fugitive?
So it's true. Quickly seize her, hand her over to Prince Damien. The day our Sterling family rises to prominence is almost here.
Guards, bind her. Who dares to lay a hand on the princess? Who dares to lay a hand on the princess? Serena. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you, General Thorne, for your help.
Arthur, do you know the crime of harming a princess?
So, you are truly young General Thorne. Didn't you get engaged to Clara? Why are you still defending this offender? Sir.
Look closely. This is an Imperial decree, personally written by His Majesty, to clear her name. The person standing before you now is Princess Serena. Serena is a princess.
Fine. So you were the most venomous snake of all. Our Sterling family has been ruined by you. Serena, I was also forced to do so just now. Please don't blame me. I will help you get your revenge now.
Serena, back then, I mistakenly believed slanderous words. Today, I've come to atone for my sins. Prince Damien told me to take you back. Chains will bind you, and your punishment will be doubled, so you can never again wreak havoc. Take her away. This.
No, I don't want to go back. Serena, do you think you've won just because you're a princess? Even if I die, I'll drag you down with me. Die.
Why did you block her? 5 years ago, I failed to protect you. This time, I won't let you get hurt. Guards, quickly, call a physician.
Serena, I was wrong. Please forgive me.
The Sterling family has repeatedly shown disrespect to me. Hand them over to the authorities for legal action.
Yes, Your Highness.
Serena, no, Your Highness. Please save Father. He's in Desolation Keep, almost dying from illness.
When you made me take the blame for Clara back then, why didn't you consider that I might die?
Our young lord said that Thorn Manor would never allow anyone with grave sins to enter its doors. So, please keep a close watch on Miss Sterling and don't let her cause any more embarrassment.
Alaric, why did you ignore me 5 years ago? Now. You've saved me multiple times. Why did you come?
I was afraid you'd suffer. Regarding what happened back then, I believed you. But I was afraid Prince Damien would implicate the Thorn family.
So you were afraid the Thorn family would be implicated by Prince Damien. And you decisively abandoned me. Then you turned around and got engaged to the culprit who harmed me.
It's not what you think. I originally intended to feign an engagement and secretly search for evidence, but I didn't expect you to be exiled so quickly. Serena, I regret it. Would you be willing to love me again?
"5 years ago. I hated you. I resented you. I hated you then. You were clearly present. Yet we're afraid of getting the Thorn family involved in that mess. You chose to stand idly by. Now, I understand. I don't hate you, nor do I resent you. I don't love you either. Alaric. Since you already made your choice back then, don't look back.
But I regret it. Serena, please give me another chance. Will you?
Alaric. I have decided to leave Eldoria capital. From now on, the road ahead is long and arduous. I will never return. You are the sole heir of the general's estate. Are you going to come with me and leave Eldoria capital? General Thorn. From this moment on, we are strangers. There's no need to search for me again. Has the relocation of the ancestral graves been handled?
They have been moved to the Cunningham ancestral burial grounds. Your mother's memorial tablet has been cleansed of dust. This is something the Empress Dowager asked young General Thorn to give you. She said that Prince Damien and his wife feel indebted to you. They've granted you a fiefdom from their holdings, and they also said if you ever need anything in the future, don't hesitate to ask. As a couple, the two of them will forever be indebted to you.
Understood. Is there anything else?
I heard that the sole heir of the Thorn family has renounced worldly life and become a monk. Everyone at the general's estate is frantic now.
That is his choice. It has nothing to do with me. My path extends far beyond this place.